Now showing the Strata Office, a story of trials, tribulations and triumph. Starring Eric, the principal of ABC Strata, Kelly, the admin assistant, Bob, the Strata Manager, Jenny, the Accounts Payable Clerk, John, the treasurer of the committee, and Mary, an owner at Strata Towers. Also featuring StrataMax, the StrataMax invoice hub and the StrataMax online portal. The story starts here. Kelly, the admin assistant at ABC Strata, has many daily tasks to complete in her role. One of her major work functions is to manage incoming communication and distribute this to the appropriate areas. This task can be quite daunting and time-consuming. ABC Strata has decided to introduce StrataMax, which will solve her problems by automating the distribution process, resulting in huge time savings and better accuracy. With the StrataMax Outlook plugin, Kelly can quickly file any incoming email with the click of a button, which auto-files against the building and lot number. Kelly can also apply a profile and add document details directly to an attachment. For example, a nomination. Kelly adds the nominee's name and saves the document to push into the nominations work queue. Kelly completes all of the incoming emails in no time and can now tackle her next task. Now Kelly is ready to process the mail, which is scanned directly to the StrataMax drop folder. Kelly can see she has 60 items waiting for her in her scanned mail drop folder. She identifies the first item as correspondence and applies the profile to file accordingly. Kelly's next item is an invoice. By changing the profile to invoice, this document will automatically go into the appropriate work queue for processing. Kelly adds the last few items and then quickly powers through the remaining mail. Job done. Kelly is very happy. A task that previously took her hours can now be completed quickly, and she can move on to other tasks. As the Strata Manager for Strata Towers, one of Bob's important tasks is to manage invoices from contractors. Bob is notified of an invoice that requires his attention. Clicking on this brings up the invoice in StrataMax. Bob then reviews the invoice, allocates an expense code, and clicks Approved. Bob is happy he can move on to other important tasks. Jenny looks after accounts payable for all of the buildings managed by ABC Strata. Keeping a track of the correct building and the correct expense code can be challenging. But now with StrataMax, Jenny's job is made so much easier and contractors are being paid on time. While processing each invoice, Jenny need not do any data entry and can rely on the information from StrataMax to auto-populate into the creditor commitment screen. From there, she can check other important information, such as bank balance, budget, and whether the building uses the invoice hub for approvals. Jenny can complete all invoices, finishing in minutes rather than hours. Jenny is feeling pretty happy. John, the treasurer of Strata Towers, has many responsibilities, including approving invoices for payment. Being a volunteer position, John doesn't like to waste his time chasing invoices. He likes to see all financial matters for the building at his convenience and to feel comfortable that the committee has a complete view of all expenses. To make approval easy, ABC Strata have introduced the StrataMax Invoice Hub for Strata Towers. John receives a notification by email that there are invoices waiting for approval. John securely logs into the Invoice Hub with his username and password. He can then immediately see there are 8 invoices awaiting approval. On this screen, he is presented with a summary of invoice details. He can approve each invoice with a quick click. He can view details of expenses, line items or notes. He can also view the scanned image of an invoice. John is also able to send queries and put invoices on hold. John can see a summary of his actions before submitting final approval. John can also check for any hold-ups from other approvers. John the Treasurer is happy the job is completed so quickly, and ABC Plumbing are happy because they are being paid. The owners are also happy because their plumbing is fixed on time and on budget. Eric the Principal is a very busy man, managing a business with over 5,000 lots, so accuracy and efficiency are extremely important to him. Eric receives a notification that insurance for one of the buildings he directly manages is due, but he cannot recall receiving a renewal notice. He knows that in StrataMax he can search for any document without even having to leave his desk. Eric opens StrataMax to perform a quick search to find the missing insurance renewal. StrataMax commences a search with document details and expands to include document scanned text. Eric is confused by the result, then realizes the insurance renewal has been attached to another document. Eric just needs to split the document into a separate record. He now applies the appropriate profile and building, and the document is sent off to the invoice work queue for processing. Eric is extremely happy that he no longer has to search through filing cabinets and waste time looking for lost invoices. Mary owns one of the lots in Strata Towers. Mary likes to have access to information about her strata scheme, make levy payments and view meeting minutes in her time and not be restricted by office hours. In an effort to better service his owners and reduce inquiries, Eric has introduced the Owners Portal to Strata Towers. Mary was provided her login details in her welcome letter and uses these to securely access the online portal. On the Strata Towers homepage, she can find all of the information she needs. She downloads the minutes of the last committee meeting and has them directly emailed to her account. Via reports, she accesses the financial statements for the building. Via payments, she is presented with her levy balance. From here, she can make a payment through the secure portal. Finally, via Contact Us, Mary logs a maintenance request to fix a light bulb on the 4th floor. Mary has completed everything she needs to do in no time at all. Mary is happy because she can access all of her building information in her own time and not have to wait for return calls or snail mail. Eric, the principal, is happy because his business is efficient and his owners love him. Kelly, the administration assistant, loves to come to work each day because she has the tools to get the job done. Bob, the Strata Manager, is happy because he can focus on servicing his clients rather than dealing with back-office tasks. Jenny, the Accounts Payable Clerk, has a great sense of job satisfaction, knowing she delivers accurate and timely results. John, the Treasurer, is now super relaxed with a system he can trust and saves him time. Mary is elated that she has a professional company like ABC Strata looking after her asset.